What's up you guys? Welcome back. Today I'm super excited because we're gonna be testing brand new e.l.f. products. I know you guys love e.l.f. and I love their products too because they make some of the best affordable products and they just dropped their new collection. I think it's called their Retro Paradise collection. As soon as I saw it on Instagram, I was like, oh my god, I need to order this right now. So I rushed over to their website, put it in order, and it all came today. So we have a bunch of new stuff. We have like new primer, a new eyeshadow palette that looks super pretty. We have liquid eyeshadows, lip gloss, highlight. Like I love the packaging on this. Everything about it I just thought was so pretty, so cute. And of course everything is super affordable because it's e.l.f. So I purchased everything so we could test it all out today and see if it's any good. Make sure you guys give this video a big thumbs up if you guys like affordable makeup and reviews and stuff on affordable makeup, and I can definitely keep doing that. Also be sure to subscribe to my channel if you have not already and click the little bell right next to the subscribe button so you can be notified of all my future uploads. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Alrighty. If I'm doing a lot with my nails, I just put a fresh set on, so I feel like I'm like, because I had no nails on for like 2 weeks. But we are gonna get started. So the first thing that I ordered, this is their Primer Glow Oil. So the packaging on this is super cute. Let's take it out and see. It says on the back here, get glowing, radiant skin with this hydrating, elixir-infused primer oil. Sounds good because I have dry skin. Let me get up my receipt so I can tell you guys exactly how much everything retails for. I did order this on their website. My assumption is it'll come in store at some point. I think right now it is just on their website. Okay, so this was $10. So I mean, that is kind of pricey. Like that's not necessarily that cheap. e.l.f. has definitely made their prices a little bit higher, but honestly, I think the quality of their products has gone up significantly, so I don't mind paying more for their products. I actually think they're really, really good. At least most of the products that I've tried from them. So this is $10. I'm looking at the ingredients now. It looks like the main ingredient is jojoba seed oil. It has like a different kind of longer name for it, but then it says jojoba in like parentheses. I think I've tried that before on my skin and it's done okay. Because even though I have dry skin, sometimes oils can absolutely make me break out. So that is the only thing that concerned me a little bit with this, but I wanted to try it anyways because my skin has been looking pretty good. I've been taking better care of it, so hopefully this doesn't mess that up. But I'll let you guys know down below in the description box. You probably won't see this until like Tuesday or Wednesday, so I'll have a couple days after filming this to like see if this oil makes me break out, so check the description box for that. You know what, I'm gonna go in really quick with an acne blue pad before, just like as an extra layer barrier. These are little salicylic acid pads for acne. I talk about them a lot on my channel, I really like them, but I'm gonna go in with this real quick before we go in with the primer oil to act as like a little double barrier, you know, and keep my skin looking good. Love these, they're so good. All right, now let's go in with the oil and hope it works. So I'm just gonna fill up this little dropper with some oil and just drop it on my face like so, just 3 drops. Okay, definitely feels oily, but I mean, what did I expect? It smells really nice though. It doesn't smell like oil, like it smells like kind of fruity and tropically, so I like that. It looks really nice on my skin. Like that's the thing with oils. They look so good until you wake up like the next day and have massive breakouts, but it gives a glowy look to my skin, which I love. Like as a dry skin girl, this is what I love to see. And for the summer too, like I'm all about that glowy kind of life. So fingers crossed this works out for me because it feels really nice. I want to see if it like sets down because it definitely still feels like very oily. So before I go in with foundation, I want to see like if it kind of sets down a little bit more, and then we'll go in with foundation, or we're actually gonna use a BB cream. She is glowing though. Ooh, like even on no makeup days, you just put this on, it just makes you look radiant, you know what I mean? I like that a lot. Okay, so it has actually set down a bit. It's been about a minute or so, so we are gonna jump in now with BB cream. So this, interestingly enough, I talked about this in one of my last videos, is listed as new on e.l.f.'s website. I think they revamped the formula on their BB cream, so I tested this in a recent testing new drugstore makeup video and am obsessed with it. It's so good. So I figured since we're trying other e.l.f. stuff, we would use this today. I'm just gonna go in with the shade Nude and apply this to my face. This is literally like so nice, and you literally can't, and you can't beat the price. It was like $6. So I'm just going to blend this out on my skin. I feel like this is gonna look really nice in conjunction with that oil because the BB cream is like really dewy, and I think we are just gonna be like glowing, which for summer I love. Yeah, like that looks really nice together on the skin. I've been loving this, just wearing this like every day as like on the face, like just to like give me a little bit of coverage for if I'm running out, but like not necessarily doing like a full glam look or anything. I've been loving this. Wow, this looks so good. If you want to glow, these two combined are it. Wow. Okay, I'm really liking this so far. Gonna jump in with the e.l.f. Camo again because I figured since we're trying new e.l.f. stuff, I might as well just use other of their products. This isn't new. This is the original, not the dewy one. I do prefer the original. I'm just gonna do my concealer. I've been doing my concealer a little differently because it's supposed to make the eye look more lifted. This shade looks a little light. It's light beige. This is the normal shade that I use. I don't know that I've really used it in the summer just yet. Bring a little down the nose just to balance out that lightness. And then gonna blend that all out. The Camo concealer with the BB cream is nice because the BB cream is like a lighter coverage. Even though it does still give you like a decent coverage. So because there's some BB creams that give you like no coverage. So I would definitely say this BB cream is definitely like buildable, like medium coverage. Like it's not a BB cream that's gonna give you no coverage, but then the Camo concealer is full coverage. You can go in and really like spot conceal any areas that you might want and then use the BB cream all over the face. So I like actually using them together. It's nice. A nice little combo effect. I'm just gonna blend this all out and then we can test out the eyeshadows. I probably should have used a darker shade in the concealer, but it's okay. We're working with it. All right, so the face is all done. So we're gonna go in and try out the Retro Paradise eyeshadow palette. So this was $14, I believe, but you do get quite a bit of shades. Let me open it. So you get 18 different shades. There's a mix of shimmers and mattes in here. It looks really, really pretty. And what I like too is there's a lot of neutrals, so you can still do a lot of neutral looks, but then you do have these pops of color in here too, which look really, really pretty. The green, something happened with my green. Looks like there's a little chunk out of it. So those are those. Ooh, that blue though, that's stunning. I like that. Ooh, I like that too. That's so pretty. I don't know what kind of look I want to do. I do have this liquid eyeshadow though, so I want to use that. So it has to be something somewhat neutral because, or somewhere I have to be able to use this. So I think I want to do like a halo eye, which I haven't done one of those in a while. So let's hope that this turns out cute. I'm gonna go in with Fuego right here first. And I'm gonna just buff that in the crease all over, kind of as a neutral shade. I'm gonna bring it up pretty close to the brow bone just so we have color up in there. Looking pretty good. This is just a matte shade, so it's looking nice. The only thing that stinks is there is no mirror in this palette, so I just have a little hand mirror here to use while I'm doing my eyes. But again, you are getting a lot of shades for $14. So next we're gonna jump in with Caliente. Now this is like a matte orange. I'm gonna pack this on the lid like so. Ooh, she pigmented. Okay, okay. Looking good. I'm gonna bring it in about that far and basically keep the inner part of my eye open. I'm gonna pack that on the outer corner as well. Just packing that on there. Pretty, pretty. Do the same thing on the other eye. I'm happy these mattes are pigmented because I kind of thought at first maybe they weren't going to be, but this one is really, really nice. Now I'm gonna go in with Spice right here. I'm gonna put that on a smaller blending brush and I'm gonna bring that a little bit more into the crease just so we have a shade in there like right above where those colors stopped, and just blend that. I'm really only going in with a little bit of this. I don't want it to be like too stark. I'm just blending that and helping to kind of create that outer kind of corner thing too, just to blend everything out. All right, now in the middle, I'm gonna go in with Paricio. Look at how pretty it's this shade right here, but it's kind of like a duochrome. So it kind of shows up a little bit more yellowy. So I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna just put it on my finger and then place it in that inner area. Ooh, this looks pretty. This is very glittery, but it's sticking to the eye pretty well because my finger isn't wet or anything. My finger's just helping kind of press it in. I like this. Then I'm gonna do the same thing on the other eye. Just packing this down. Okay, now before I forget, I'm gonna jump in and just highlight my brow bone. I'm gonna use Sea Salt, which is like the white shimmer, to just really make the brow bone pop and emphasize that area. Now this is also kind of a duochrome, which I didn't know this, so I didn't swatch it before using it, but it's like a white that kind of in certain lights can look a little bluish. Just pretty. Okay, and now I'm gonna jump in with this liquid eyeshadow. So this is Flirty Birdie. That's so cute. So let me check the price on this guy. This was $5, so super affordable. Looks super cute. So I'm gonna put this over. Honestly, like you don't need anything. Like the shadow looks really pretty, that shimmer in the center, but I mean, I did purchase this, so I want to test it out. So I'm gonna use this. I'll swatch it to show you guys. It is a little different in shade, so it's gonna change the color a little bit. But that's actually beautiful. That's so shimmery. That's really pretty, actually. But again, I feel like the shadow is really pretty. It's not like it needs this, but it'll help to amp it up. So I'm just gonna tap it on there. Add some extra glitter. Kind of takes away from the duochromeness so it looks less yellow, which obviously I knew was gonna like change the color a little bit, but nonetheless still really pretty. So I'm gonna let that dry on there for a second. I really wanted to use one of the blues, like I wanted to use Sip Sip or Disco, but I just feel like if I use that on my lower lash line, it's gonna be so much. Like we already have the glitter and everything, and I feel like it's gonna like ruin it. So maybe I can do another look using this, using some of the blues, but I just don't want to like ruin the look. Like I like the way it's looking, and I feel like the blue might be just like a little too much of everything going on. So I'm gonna mix together Caliente and Spiced, and we're basically gonna do the exact same thing we did on top on our lower lashes. So I'm gonna bring it here on the outer part of the lid, and I'm also gonna bring it on the inner. I'm gonna leave the center part open, just blend everything together. Then I'm gonna go with that same shade we used on the center part of my eye and apply that to the center part of the lid. I feel like this might be a hard shade to like buff into there because I think it's better applied with a finger. We're gonna go in with the liquid eyeshadow too. I'm gonna jump in with that liquid eyeshadow and apply that right there as well. I don't think I've ever applied liquid eyeshadow underneath my eye, but there's a first for everything. And the liquid shadow actually dried really fast, which is nice. I didn't have to wait that long for it to dry like on my lid, so I do like that. And I feel like these shadows actually worked really nicely together, so I can't complain at all. I think this palette worked really, really nicely. I'm gonna pop in with a little bit of Rise and Shine, which is this like gold color right here. So pretty. I'm gonna pop that right in the inner corner, so we have a little extra added pop in there. But this looks really cool. I like it a lot actually. I think this palette worked really, really nicely. Okay, now I'm gonna pop in with some lashes. I'm gonna just use the 625s from Salon Perfect. I don't know if I've used these before, but I don't want to do anything like too much because again, I feel like we've got a lot going on the eyes and I don't want to take away from it. So I'm gonna skip liner. I'm not gonna do any like liquid liner today. And I'll just pop these on and add some mascara. So I'll just pop these on, add a little extra drama. All right, gonna pop this on. I'm realizing now these lashes are very like straight, which I didn't really realize before I put them on. So not sure I love that, but they'll do. I'm just going in with the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara just to blend my natural lashes in with these falsies and hopefully lift them up a little bit so that we can see them. I feel like I don't really love these falsies. They're not doing much for my eyes, but if anything, you can still see more of the eyeshadow, which is kind of what I wanted to pop anyways. So I'm not obsessed with the lashes, but the eyeshadow itself I think looks really nice. So don't judge it on the lashes, you know? All right, we're gonna quickly do our face and then I have a couple more products that I wanna test out. I'm gonna jump in with the Sugar Rush bronzer. This is literally the best. This is the Sun and Fun Baked bronzer. It's so good. Sugar Rush is a sister brand to Tarte, and so my coupon code that I have on Tarte, which is just code Kelly, which gets you 15% off of all of their products, also works on Sugar Rush. So it'll give you 15% off of all their products, including this bronzer and literally, you know, anything that they have that you guys may want. But I love the natural kind of bronzy glow that this gives me. And by the way, the skin is still looking so good. So really liking that primer and BB cream still. Like it looks really pretty on my skin. Gonna jump in with the Tarte Park Ave Princess bronzer just to contour my cheekbones out and a little nose contour as well, just so that looks nice and snatched. For our blush, I'm gonna jump in with this one. This is from Hourglass. This is the Diffused Heat blush. I think I got this in a BoxyCharm, but I have been loving this blush. It's so pretty and I felt like it went with the eyes. So I'm gonna just pop this on the cheeks. It's giving me a pretty little flush. Put a little on my nose too. Now for highlight. Ooh, I'm so excited. Okay, so they came out with 2 new highlights. One of them was like white, and then one of them was this shade, which I don't know. Does it say the shade? I think it says the shade on the packaging. Let me look. See if it says it on the receipt. No, okay, so it doesn't say the shade on the receipt either, but this was $10. There's 2. I got the darker one. Maybe it'll say it on the actual thing. Let's see. Okay, no, it just says multi-dimensional face and body shimmer. So you can use this on your body as well, but it looks really, really pretty. It kind of has like a pinky looking undertone. Ooh, that is pretty. I wish they came out with like a gold one too, like highlighter, but this looks really, really stunning. So we are gonna go in and apply it and see how she works. Ooh, I like it. I don't normally love pinky undertoned highlights, but this is really pretty. And it's not super, super blinding at first. Like it's more subtle and then you can build it up to really get that glow. It's a little bit more on the natural side, but I actually really like it. Like I think that looks really pretty. Like when the light hits it, it definitely beams. It brings some down my nose and above my Cupid's bow. It also has a really nice scent to it. So like still, it's like kind of fruity. So this is actually really, really pretty. Again, it's not the most blinding highlight you're ever gonna try, but I actually really like it. And it gives a really pretty glow when the sun hits. Okay, I'm just gonna jump in and line my lips real quick. This is the Ofra lip liner in nude. I've been loving this. So I'm just gonna line my lips with this just to give them some definition. And then we are gonna go in with this new beautiful lip gloss. So this is the Dream On lip gloss, and this is in the shade A Moment. I wanted to try this with nothing on my lips so we could see what it looks like on its own. It looks really, really pretty. Let me get you guys the price on this. This was $5. Ooh, so it's like truly a clear, but it has that pretty glitter, and it has the same kind of scent, which I really like more fruity. I actually really like this. Definitely more on the natural side, like not much of a pigment or anything to it, but it's also the shade I got is really light. So it's basically like a clear gloss, but it has a pretty glitter, but it doesn't feel super gritty. Like you can feel the glitter a little bit, but it's nothing crazy. So it gives a nice glow to the lips and glitter. So this is actually a really nice like lip topper, or you can wear it alone on bare lips like I'm wearing it right now. And you know what, since they do say that you can use this on your body, I'm gonna put a little up here so we can test that out. So I'll go in with a little bit of a bigger brush, and you can really put any highlighter on your body. Doesn't have to like specifically be made for the body. So just gonna put a little, again, when the sun hits, you can see it more on the subtle side, but still really, really pretty. And it's gonna make you smell really good too, because it smells really nice. Nice and summery. I just put some on my finger, and I'm just kind of dotting it on. All right, so overall, I really, really like this collection. I think the products worked really well. I would say my favorite is probably the eyeshadow palette, actually. I thought that was absolutely beautiful, worked beautifully, very pigmented. You get a lot of different shades for the price. So that was probably my favorite thing in this collection. So definitely let me know what you guys think down below. Are you gonna pick any of this stuff up, or are you gonna skip on it? I'd love to hear. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you very soon in my next video. Bye.